You gotta ask yourself, what kind of sick human being makes a video about losing body fat and releases it on Thanksgiving? That's what you're dealing with. This is definitely gonna be a video you wanna watch again later, after you're done stuffing your face and you blew up the bathroom a few times and you're completely filled with guilt and you're ready to get back on the right track. And as odd as it may sound, I'm doing this because I care. I think the statistic is something crazy like between today and the first of the year, people gain on average like 9 pounds. Moral of the story, let's not be average. And I say let's purposefully because we're in this together. I'm always only a few bad decisions away from being a full-blown diabeto. And at the end of this video, I'll go over exactly how I attack training abs as well as specific exercises, because when you're following these 3 steps, you can be really efficient with your ab training. Can't be an afterthought, but don't overcomplicate it. Step number 1, stop screwing up. My wife came to me the other day and said, hey, I'm just not losing weight as fast as I think I should be. What do you think it is? And I just sat there like an asshole because, well, you know me. And then I said, hold on. Crystal Light, greens, coffee creamer, all of those things add up. And make no mistake about it, I'm a chubby chaser at heart. So if her goal is to bulk up, I'm a team player. I'll help her bake some cookies and pack on some mass, but that's not her goal. And I hate to see her frustrated. And her response, as well as others I've talked to this about, is usually the same. Well, what's wrong with a little Crystal Light and coffee creamer? And my response is always the same back. What's right with it? I mean, if your justification is it tastes good and makes me happy, that's fine. Just know that it adds up quick. And that's my sentiment towards the greens as well. It's a wonderful product, but know that there's 50 calories in there, and that's not an insignificant amount. I mean, go hop on the treadmill and see how long it takes you to burn off 50 calories. A shitty amount of time. And I wonder why my wife let me leave the house with a wrinkly t-shirt. She's probably pissed at me. So that covers the screw-ups that happen when you unknowingly take in a bunch of extra calories, but what about those known screw-ups? When you take a pizza to the face every night, how do you stop that? Here's an analogy for all my single friends. You're a solid 7. That means your dating pool is most likely 7s. Unless you really get yourself into good shape, take care of yourself, you might be able to reach up and grab an 8. You're not getting a 9, and there's no such thing as 10s. Those are unicorns. Stop believing in fucking unicorns. Every bad decision you make, like every night you smash a pizza, brings your number down. Before you could get 7s, now you drop to 6.9s. Till eventually, you're either searching for a 2, or you eat yourself to death and die alone. If that doesn't get you motivated, I don't know what will. Thanks again, Roman, for sponsoring this video. I thought for sure after that last ad read, they're gonna call me up and say, hey, we appreciate all you've done, but everybody that needed our help already called and signed up. Threat averted, great job. But that's not the case. There's still a lot of people out there dealing with one of the most life-altering and serious medical conditions there is. You know the one, marshmallow dick. Erectile dysfunction. That's why Roman spent years building a digital platform to connect you and a doctor licensed in your state, all from the comfort of your own home. Just grab your phone or your computer or do what I did. Yell violently out of frustration until your neighbors call the cops, and they can help you complete a free online visit. Then you hear back from a U.S. licensed physician within 24 hours. If a doctor decides treatment's right for you, Roman's Pharmacy can ship your medication to you with free 2-day shipping. You also get free follow-ups with your doctor anytime you have questions or you want to adjust your treatment plan. Remember, there's no commitment, so you can cancel anytime. Go to GetRoman.com/Ryan for a free online visit and free 2-day shipping. Again, GetRoman.com/Ryan. Get there. For a free online visit, a free 2-day shipping. Hey doc, we gotta up the dose. Why? I could barely even get 1. I know, f***ing embarrassing. Step 2, get rid of your crutch. Build a concrete plan that you can follow that's gonna get you results and start decreasing your body fat without cardio. Unless you're somebody who just has no friends and loves to do cardio, it'll work, but more than likely, it's not sustainable. And this is where I usually get 75 DMs that say, well, tell me the exact calories and macro percentages to eat, to which I say, do it yourself. Really, you have to test, because if I just told you the exact diet that I do or one that I think is gonna work for you, I'd probably be full of shit. I can tell you what I've done and experiences I've had in the past and what's worked for me, but I can't tell you that this diet is gonna work for everybody because it won't. Figure out your maintenance calories, drop it by a few hundred, tweak your macro percentages, and eventually you'll figure your body out. Because at the end of the day, no one's gonna know you better than you can know you. Step 3, don't screw yourself from the start. A diet sounds like a death sentence. If somebody told me I had to follow this meal plan and there's no leniency whatsoever, I'd say, hold on, and then go lay in the street. That's why every Saturday in our house, we start the day off by eating garbage food. We get our pants on around noon, but that's only to go out in the world to get more garbage food. And to the people that will no doubtably comment on this video that you can't lose weight having an entire cheat day, I would say go back to step 2. Stop reading your bullshit case studies and experiment on yourself. It'll work. So when you're following those 3 steps to a T, it's just a matter of time before that six-pack starts poking through, and it makes ab training incredibly easy. I just add 10 minutes to the end of my workout 3 times a week, and it's very short rest. Today I did 3 rounds of these to failure, back to back to back, no rest, just burned them out, and I was done. Starting out, I did elbows to knees lying on the bench because I can get more of a stretch on these, but I don't suggest these if you have any disc problems. Then a modified version of a crunch just to put more stress on those abs. I just call it a chubby man's V-up. Then twisting those hips to hit the obliques and doing knees to chest. If you're in the States, have a great Thanksgiving. And whether you like it or not, we're like family. This year, I'm gonna have to be the stand-in for your creepy uncle. Here's a link to a video where I go into more detail on diet, also one on common training mistakes, and most importantly, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get after it, get growing. Talk to you soon. If you didn't think I was an asshole before, I was wearing socks that whole time.